I'm here. I made it. I have arrived at my destination. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live stream. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Look where we are. We are in a tulip field. The chance to be able to see a beautiful windmill and nice sunny clouds. Overall, to have a good positivity to the start of the live stream. So I hope you all are doing well today. I am intend to live stream for a couple hours, probably most of some chatting and whatnot. I got a couple worlds I want to go into and just do some goofy, crazy, silly stuff in, and I can't wait to get started on that too. Let me lower my smoothing strength. Perfect. Hi, hello everybody. Hello to, well, hi Blitzy and MHA One Piece fan. I appreciate you being here. I think MHA is gone, but I still appreciate him being here nonetheless. Hi LT Gamer, I appreciate you being here too. Who else? Ollie. Hi Ollie. Bye Ollie. I appreciate you still taking the time to be able to come over and say hi at least. So that's very nice of you. Thank you. Yes. Hi Boy Kisser. Hi Boy Kisser. Bye Boy Kisser. I greatly appreciate that you took the time to be able to say hi and bye to me. That does mean a lot to me. Thank you so much for stopping by and regardless and still being able to have a chance to say hi. So that does mean a lot. Thank you so much. As for the rest of you all, hello everybody. We're just gonna frolic through the tulip fields real quick, okay? Whee! Wow, why is my performance so bad right now? The tulip fields are so strong. Frolic through the tulip fields. Yay! Tulip fields. Oh, my performance is dipping hard. It's probably because of this great windmill that we have right before us. Look at this really good windmill. Can I go in it? Oh, I can go in it, except it's not what you think it is. It's just the it's the underneath of the windmill, I guess. Oh well, what can you do? But hi everybody. Hello. I'm still making sure people are coming in for chat and everything. I think if anything, I might go to another world. This world's a little like high intensity. I don't want to say high intensity, but I can't speak when there's a lot of heartful strings. I'm very music sensitive in that sense, so that's why you see me go to a lot of like lo-fi worlds to listen to more chill music. That's always one thing I like to do. Even though there's a mirror here, I love having a mirror. You know what? Screw it. I'll chill here for a bit. Let me sit down real quick. Cause I can. I'm sitting, and you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do too. Oh, my foot's in like the ground. All right. See. If I look this way. If I look down that way. Is that good? Is that a good shot? Whoever did this. It has to be looking out. I think that's probably best. Yeah, why not? We'll go over a shot like that. Yeah, I love it. I gotta take my photos. That's the most important part. Gotta make sure I take my photos. This angle looks really good for a short. I was just taking photos, actually. Sometimes I like to take my photos, you know? Let's see here. What should my next photo be? How's everybody doing, by the way? How are y'all doing? Are y'all doing good today? Are y'all doing well? I want to hear about your days today too. I want to hear about your day too. I want to hear about your day. You's day. How's you's day going? How's you's day going up in here? How you been? How you been, Tony? That's what's going on. Tony. Look at this world though. This is quite the interesting world, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe if I was really good at drone piloting, I could show off this world a little bit better. But I am not very good at drone piloting. So all I can do is this. I think I'm going to go to another world though. I like this world because it's very pretty and cute for photos. But I think at this point I want to try the next world. The next world I may have in store. Probably this one. I found this one because I thought it was so cute. Join. I appreciate everybody that's here tonight. It's always nice to be able to have a chance to live stream and get to see people whenever they come. So thank you. It really means a lot if you're here. Just thanks for chilling. Thanks for enjoying the time that you have here. And overall, I'll probably just start with actually just chilling and chatting for a moment, just to see what's up and say hi to everybody. This world's a little more calm. But you know what? Look at this. This is what I actually, when I found this world, this is actually what I wanted to try to talk about first, which is this. That's so cute, isn't it? Like, I love being able to go to worlds like this and just seeing something like this. And you might be, you know, a lot of these worlds, they have all sorts of different memories from different photos and all that stuff. Now, granted, I'm attracted to it because, you know, it's anime girl and anime girls are cute. But what I really like to get about here is this is a memory at some point in time that someone utilized in their life. And the nice thing is that they have a world for themselves to be able to hold on to these memories and just cherish them and, you know, look back at them whenever they want to. This is probably someone's home world. And the chance to just walk around and reminisce in the photos and the memories that they've shared with, you know, their friends or their community, it's nice. Like that's why I love my photos personally. I always love being able to have a chance to take photos of at least everybody and group photos and candid photos and all this kind of stuff. Because what I want to try to help establish is this opportunity where we just remember and enjoy ourselves and have fun. Like I love looking back at the event photos channel so many times. Being able to just see the moments that we just laughed, shared great memories, and looking back at it, it's almost like stepping into a painting and just being right at that moment. I love my photos a lot. I love being able to have this moment where I can share, share a memory with you all. It's memories that I'm not the best at remembering memories so easily. Like I can't recall stuff unless like something reminds me of it. So photos is a really good way for me to just remember, oh yeah, that's right. We had that fun. We did that event. We had all this different kind of stuff happening. I love looking at photos like this. And there's actually a lot more in this world too. Like over here. Like look at that. That's just memories, you know? Maybe someday what I might do is I might commission a sort of world that can be like a hub location for random slandom, and if anything we can start all of our events there and then kind of just go off to events that way. That'd be really nice. I want to have a chance to just do stuff like this. Like post photos and all the crazy kooky things that we've done and being able to just be there for each other. It's a nice idea. I really want to try to do that and just be there more for my community. And I think that's one way I can do it personally. I gotta learn your photo ways. It's honestly, LT Gamer, it's not hard. I mean, is it though? I just have a really particular way of like framing myself and framing shots in particular. Like I really just like being able to get really good like candid shots. Like for example, I was thinking about this one. There's one up here that I really want to take. I just have to do this. Take this. Oh, the big fireworks need to go off. That works for me. There really is, yeah, it's kind of like this. Just have to make sure. And then do the focus like this. I'm basically turning into this live stream into a photo shoot, and I love it. I'm all for it. A little closer, a little further away. Aperture needs to be lower. Problem is it's not doing what it's supposed to, which really stinks. But it's okay. We just do this. I love my photos so much. What is this? Hi, Pokeboy. Oh, you're careful there. Hi, Pokeboy. I appreciate you all. Thanks for stopping by. It's a pleasure that you said hi to me, and I'm forever grateful that you have the chance to say hi. What is the name of this world? I will say Oi. Hi, Daenerys. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. If you want to just chill and hang out, right now I'm taking photos because I love being able to take photos in these really cute worlds that I found. And if anything, I just hope you can enjoy yourself and have fun. That place is amazing looking. Sorry, I had AFK, so I tend to straight, but I've interrupted. That's fine, Blitzian. Please, by all means, do what you have to do. Make sure you take care of what you need to in real life first. I will be here, trust me. And in the worst case, you know you could talk to me in the Discord server. I'm not very particular about, like, if you have to go do stuff and you have to be interrupted by things, please, 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 please do what you have to do. I'm dead serious. I want to make sure you take care of your responsibilities first, and then I sit in the background. I'm here to just help provide a sense of entertainment to you. I shouldn't be a priority. I'm serious. But the fact that you still feel like you need to apologize does mean a lot to me, so thank you. That does mean a lot. My day was pretty dry. I got so bored, in fact, I fell asleep in the middle of the day. It's something I've never done, and it's concerning. It's happened twice in a week now. So, I mean, I don't exactly know if you could potentially... I fell asleep in the middle of the day. Fell asleep in the middle of the day. Like just out of nowhere? Or did you fall asleep as in, like, you wanted to take a nap or something? Like, if you straight up just fell asleep out of the middle of nowhere, I think that's called narcolepsy, if I recall correctly. And honestly, I think you need to go to the doctor if something like that happens. Unless you're talking about fainting spells. There's many different ways I can interpret what you're talking about. But if I were to guess, I assume you're just, like, rawfully saying you're falling asleep. Like, if you can fall asleep comfortably, like, having the chance to be able to just, like, let's say, like, you're sitting at a table, you can put your head down and take a rest. If you mean like that, then it's probably, like, people say it's iron deficiency sometimes. I'm not a doctor. You might just have to research why you might be less energy than normal, if that makes sense. Just napping out of boredom. I don't nap, period. No, that's fair enough. You need to find more things to do. You can't nap out of boredom. You seriously can't just decide, oh, well, I'm so bored, I need to pass the time by taking a nap. This ain't Skyrim, my friend. You have a lot of things you can do. You just gotta find hobbies that you can do that make it worth your while. Or play video games that you haven't probably played before, so it provides a chance to help pass the time. Me personally, I have a mobile phone game called Mob Control, and it's like one of those, like, those ad games you'd see, like, on all the places you would ever look for, like, when you're playing mobile games. But it's actually fun. I enjoy it a lot, and it passes my time whenever I need to. I don't spend too much time on it, but I really could if I wanted to. It's a good way to, like, pass the time in a very accessible and convenient way. There's a lot of ways to pass the time. You can't just nap out of boredom. I have to nap because I need to refresh my eyes and genuinely restore my energy. Like, 29 years old? Sometimes my energy sucks, I must say. Hi, Mateo. I appreciate you being here. You said what help? I don't know. Do you want help? You don't have to have help if you don't want help. But overall, I just want to make sure you stay okay. And I appreciate you being here. Hi, Hikari. I appreciate you being here too. Thank you for stopping by. Right now, we're just chilling. I'm just chatting for a bit. I think I'll relocate the camera real quick. Yeah, fireworks. Fireworks. I like my fireworks. Y'all can look at that while I just speak. Skyrim. Yeah, so you're right. Skyrim can actually cure your boredom, so you got to make sure you find a chance to be able to play some games that perhaps could just pass the time for you as well. That's not just napping. Hi, Hi, I love wine. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Hi, Christian Sanchez. I appreciate you being here as well. Hello to you too. I'm sorry. Ooh, over here. I'm sorry. If I'm not really looking at the camera right now, I would have to legitimately do this. I would like crane my neck around to like do stuff like this. But it's always nice to be able to see you all. Thank you for being here and thanks for stopping by. I'm just showing you some fireworks and all the fireworks things that they may do. What does it look like when I turn around? It looks like that. Okay. The nice thing is that I have my viewfinder on my wrist, so I can look at it and be like, oh, so that's what you all look like. But I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It feels good to be in alive again. I'm very happy that you're here, I Love Wine. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you can have a good time here and just enjoy yourself. Can't imagine how much nicer these words would when you watch. Can't imagine how much nicer these words would be when you're watching them in VR. So you can ask the people that probably join me in VR and see if it actually makes a difference. I personally feel like the way I speak kind of just goes both ways. In VR, it's just a little easier for like to see it like in a 3D space, but I think the nice part about VR is that I can be a lot more personable in VR. I can actually take the time to like see your avatar and see your body language and hear how you speak and all those different kind of things and be able to just match your energy the best I can. So it's a little more intimate in VR if I were to say. So that probably does technically answer your question by saying it probably is a little bit better in VR. I am a very personable person. I like to ask, I would say, pretty good questions, and overall just get to know you better. Make sure you feel like you've been seen and heard in a particular event. I'm not going to say I remember every single thing you all tell me, but I will make sure that I've shown the best genuine interest that I can in you all, so you feel like you actually belong somewhere. And then once you start doing that, then you start hanging out with more community members, and at that point, my job is done. You get to enjoy yourselves as a community member, or you enjoy yourselves as a community member. That's what I said. But what I mean by it all too is like I, as the owner, will still obviously take opportunity to find chances to be able to speak to you again, or just be more personable. But I want to make sure you can have fun with the other people that are in the server too. So that's the way I conduct my server personally. USA. USA. Hi, Snoo. I appreciate you being here. Mr. 36 different streams per week. Are 36 different streams per week? I don't know what you mean, I love one. You're confusing me. Okay, Snoo. Bye. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Well, everybody. Well, I'm just one of the most important things too that I'm trying to do is to make sure I catch up on chat because I really don't want to leave chat behind. That's one of my biggest concerns that I'm trying to work on and be better about. So I also have I turned on slow mode a little bit more, but I also put on ultra low latency. So that way I can actually respond to you guys that much quicker to ensure that I stay up that much more up to date too. How was my day, Blitzian? My day was pretty good actually. However, I will say this, well, let me put it this way. The order of events were as follows. Oh, the camera's over here. I'm still... You know what, camera? Come back to me. Come back to me. Hello. I'll sit up here for a moment. The day was actually pretty good. What happened in particular was that my brother needed a lot of... My brother has like two cars basically, but he needed both of the cars were in different shops, so he needed my help in driving him to locations to pick him up and bring him to different areas. But then actually afterwards we went to like this ale house, and it's really nice. It was a good chance for my brother and I to be able to catch up and talk about some things because I did go back down to hometown, and obviously my brother came from hometown as well, so we had some matters of discussion that we had like with our parents and overall just talking about my best friend and my other friends and everything else in between. I just liked having the chance to be able to talk about my time at the hometown and being able to connect with my brother that way. That was one of the most important things I wanted to be able to do. But at the same time too, we were just talking about certain matters like work, because technically we both work for like the same company. In terms of work, in terms of just other stuff too, like just bonding, having fun with each other, being able to have the chance to just sit around and be brothers. It's honestly some of my favorite moments I can never have, because it's just us forgetting about the world for a moment. Yeah, we talk about it and do all sorts of crazy stuff, but for the most part, we're just there for each other to help us achieve a better understanding of the world around us, and overall just be more bonding to each other. Having the ability to be with my brother does mean a lot to me, and I love being able to take any moment that I can. It's funny because his two cars were ready for pickup today, and I went to go drive him to one of the cars places, and then I dropped him off because he could drive himself home. And then literally when I got home, he was like, "Are you ready? I need to grab the other one too." But I did it without hesitation because I want to be able to help my brother wherever I can. He is one of the most important people to me, and I want to make sure that he can understand, he can trust me, that he can rely on me in situations as necessary. I love my VTubing career, don't get me wrong, but the most important thing is just taking care of my brother's needs and my brother's situations. So I wanted to make more content today. I actually wanted to do 2 live streams today. I was going to do one before D&D, and I was going to do one after D&D. Well, this is the after D&D one, so you all are seeing it now. But I still wanted to have the chance to be able to just be with my brother. And yeah, I get it. Like, I already hit 1K subs. I'm past 1K subs. I'm past that crazy expectation. I'm not worried about reaching a number anymore. In fact, for those of you who are rather astute, you'll probably see that my bot doesn't mention anything related to subscriber goal anymore. I don't have a goal anymore. I hit 1K subscribers, and my number just goes up from there, and we call it a day. I keep growing, and I keep going in the future. But the most important part is that I just continue to chill. Like, being able to do live streams and just talk to you all and hang out and overall just have a good time. That's everything to me. The ability to just relax, enjoy myself, and get to see new people and get to know new faces, new things, new opportunities to get to just be there for you all. I don't want this kind of stuff to be an expectation. And I will try to vary it up. I'll try to be unique and I'll try to be creative. Like, for example, the fireworks. I admittingly put some time to try to find some worlds that you all may be tantalized about. And if anything, I hope at the very least something like this is not too bad. It's nice to be able to just look up in the sky and see fireworks, and they're not like exploding in your heart, which can happen sometimes. They get so intense that they can cause some like shockwaves to your body. But just being able to sit back for a moment and watch this, let myself reflect, let myself ponder, let myself do the things that I've always told you all to do, but I don't just do it myself, you know? The ability to just step back and really try to process things as they come and be able to be more myself. That's one of the most important things I want to try to establish going forward. Making sure I can be there for myself and do the things that I want to do, but at the same time, let you all understand and know that I'm trying to be there for you too. It's quite an interesting challenge, I'll tell you that much. I will not get there so easily, and there are many different ways how I want to help establish the boundaries. And on top of that too, my general health as a whole is just declining. I have a deviated septum, and honestly, I can't breathe properly sometimes. I think that causes heavy problems in me having energy as a whole, because sometimes I feel kind of weak, but I just need to breathe more, which I kind of can't because I feel almost stuffy with my deviated septum. Ah, it's the worst, and it was caused by the headset. That's the worst part, because when you're shaking your head a lot and you're not careful, you're gonna bash your nose into it, and it genuinely hurts your nose. You got to be very careful when you're shaking about your headset like that. I just hit it again. It's very, very dangerous, because when you can't breathe so properly, it's a harder chance for you to get energy into your body and be able to utilize that energy to do what you need to do. So I need to probably work on that, honestly. I need to figure out a way to open up my airways some more so I can have more energy come in. Like, I read somewhere like 90% of the energy that you make in your body is by you breathing in oxygen. And if I can't breathe in oxygen so easily, then I guess I'm going to have a hard time now, am I? I should probably just sleep. Yeah, go to sleep, Ollie, please. I want to make sure you all go to bed and you be responsible to each other, okay? Be responsible. Make sure you watch out for each other. Do go to bed. Do make sure you eat food. Do make sure you drink water. Do make sure you go to the bathroom. I guess. But what I'm trying to go about here is we could be there for each other. And if anything, Ollie, I want to make sure you know that you need to go to bed. Be responsible. And I'm sure you are responsible. Don't ever think you have to wait here for me. I'm kind of just doing this right now to really get my sea legs back in live streaming. I want to do live streaming a lot more. I just really am kind of nervous. I feel like that I have I'm really tough on like following the expectations of what I want to follow. But at the same time too, when I really started looking all the way back originally in my live streams, I think one of the biggest things that was the biggest charm about me is just showing appreciation in where I can be. Like this world is awesome. I like this world a lot, and it's definitely someone's home world, but the memories that it shares, the fireworks that you see above you, and overall just the cozy, soft piano nature that's playing right now, along with that cozy loft over there, which we can go check out. We're actually going to check it out right now. Trackers first. Get over here. I'm going to read chat in the meanwhile. Hi, Hate the Hamburger. Hi, Hate the Hamburger. I appreciate you being here. Yo, what good? I'm good. You hate the hamburger. Are you good? Because if you good, I'm good. But I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Right now I'm just chatting. We're actually gonna look. We're gonna go up here and see this little comfy lot over here. Now I will tell you all. I have. There's this. I'll say this much. This world is like a pre-made fabric or pre-made asset. At least this part is. The area past where you see all the clouds and stuff like that and the fireworks, that's independent from what I've seen. But I've typically seen this layout before. So if we go in here real quick, you'll see. You see, it's like it's a pretty cozy loft. It's not too bad. And it's very nice to be in. Like, it's a very good homeworld choice if you want to. And on top of that too, look. They have the avatar photos on the windows, on the tops again. Look at that. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Listen, chat, if it's not obvious at this point, I am a huge sucker for cutes. Why do you think I'm cute myself? But, you know, anime girls always have a soft spot in my heart because they're some of the cutest things you can ever see in this game. I will say that. Wholeheartedly 100%. So, admittingly, I'm a tiny bit biased towards anime girls for that reason alone. But I still accept all different VR chat avatars. I don't ever try to shun anybody. At least to the best of my ability. Look at that. That's so cute. That's adorable. Now I'm going to read chat. Thank you, Ollie. I'll make sure to stay safe, and thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good night. Take care, please. I feel like headset makers should address that. Well, maybe some people have like a better... Well, I will say this much. The Quest Pro just sucks, period. Because it's the Quest Pro's really dumb, like... So, the Quest 2 and the Quest 3... The biggest benefit for those two is that they have the ability to switch out the third party, the strap that you get. That stupid garbage like rubber band strap that you get, you can exchange that for something that has a battery pack or just much more comfort, or overall like the Halo straps. Like my Quest 3 uses a Halo strap and it sits on your whole forehead a lot more comfortably, takes a lot of pressure off, and overall makes it so like the Quest can sit rather freely in the air. The problem is, when I was using the Quest 3, I would use like heavy light blockers, and overall like I would have maximum immersion. Now the Quest Pro, when I got to the Quest Pro, it threw me off a lot because the Quest Pro always has light bleed on the sides and under. Well, not technically not on the sides, but always from the under. Now, I kind of almost actually want to put the light blockers back on. Should I put the light blockers back on? I'm gonna do that real quick. Hold on. Ow! Ow! Question is, how do I do this again? I absolutely forgot how to do this. I'm scared. It's okay. We can adapt. We can overcome. Oh, I probably can't put the light blockers on actually. That's that. No. Hold on. Forgive me, chat. I'm just now I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. Okay, that's that. Goes like that. And this one? And this one? Okay. Okay, this is my first time using light blockers. I don't know. Okay. Nothing has changed on your all's end, but what for me in particular is like now like I can't see the light on my sides. I can still see below, which is something I need to pay attention, have focus on. But like it's now like rubbing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, it's probably best I take these off. Now I know why. For a bit of context, chat, I have like pimples on the sides of my temples, and I'm pretty sure that's what caused it. Because once I started feeling it rubbing on me when I put it back on, it was definitely that caused that. Anyways, my whole topic, what I was trying to get about is that when I was using the Quest 3, I wore it so close to my eyes, so whenever I would shake my head about like that, it would legitimately just bash into my nose. So really, it's nobody's fault but my own, I guess. It's also just my nose shape. Maybe some of the people's noses don't really have that problem. I don't know. All I know is that I need to be more careful when I use the VR headset, and I can't do shaking things like this. Like, it's already kind of hitting the bracket of my nose if I'm not careful. Imagine if I do a really hard shake. Yeah, that's when I'm going to really hurt myself. So I got to be extra careful about stuff like that. It's my own fault, in other words, was what I'm trying to say. You have marching band tomorrow? Do you like your marching band Hate the Hamburger? Be honest with me. Tell me if you actually like marching band. Hi, Sydney Perkins. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. If you want to talk about anything or have any questions for me, then please do not hesitate to ask me. But I'm very grateful that you're here. Thank you. I gotta go pretty soon. Bye, Roller in chat. Bye, Hikari. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Mwah. I hope with whatever you have to do for your next day that you take care and be the best you can be, okay? Alright, I caught up with chat. I'm here. I caught up with chat. I'm very happy that I did that. I kind of like it because it gives me a chance to just kind of yap into the ether, you know? Um, I can't stand for too long, though. That's why I gotta sit down. Let me go sit down. Actually, I'll do it like this. It'll be better for me. My lower back, chat, is hurting because I decided to do kettlebell like dips. Oh my gosh, what a terrible idea. Kettlebell dips are like, they put a lot of heavy strain on your lower back, and I can't really move my lower back so much because it's so sore. So sore from all the work that I did. Now, whenever I move, I feel like an old man. I seriously can't move too much because I get scared that I'm gonna like hurt myself or something. So, yeah, I'm a little slower right now for that reason. And plus, I started running again, and when I started running again, now my hamstrings are actually like really in pain too. So ultimately, what I'm doing right now, I'm like resetting my body. I'm resetting my body back to like being more exercise inclined. And I feel like personally, if I do that, that's one good way that's going to help regain my energy, because then my body needs to be less inclined for it can do more of less oxygen. And at the very least, like if I can't breathe in too much, then I'll try to find that workaround to ensure I can still have some good amount of energy. Running is good. Like I want to do it tomorrow, honestly, because I actually like being able to be in my own head and just take the ability to listen to music and look at the world around me and just take it all in. I like to run really fast sometimes too. It's for some weird reason like, oh, I'll tell you all this too. This is gonna sound really interesting, but I want to share this all with you. So, well, first off, before I do that, I want to make sure we chat. Have I ever played Detroit Become Human? No, actually. I've seen some videos about it, and obviously I've seen the biggest meme: 28 stab wounds. He bangs the hand on the desk. But other than that, no, I haven't really played it. I've heard some divisive reviews about it. I think in more recent memory, people have actually enjoyed for what it has offered, but I personally don't know for certain. I never really followed in the context of it. Hi Oz, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for coming by. If you want to just chat or ask any questions, regardless, I'm thankful that you're here. Thanks for being here. I want to tell you all this before I forget. Oh, my stuffy nose. Please forgive me, chat. I'm gonna mute the mic real quick and blow my nose. Forgive me, chat. I was a little stuffy, but now I'm back. Hello. You've been so busy. It's okay, Laaz. I still appreciate seeing you here. I still appreciate seeing you here. That's the most important part. Now, I want to tell you all something, everybody. I want to tell you all that lately when I run, I actually push myself like past my limit. I know I do. Like I can feel myself wheezing and panting and very exhausted. But what's been happening to me lately? Well, the nice thing about it, when I tell you all, chat, that I'm very music sensitive, I am very music sensitive. Like, if I listen to the right song for the right circumstance, I can have, like, adrenaline just be summoned whenever I want to, effectively. And that adrenaline can be utilized for whatever I need it to be. In this case, for running, like, it helps me push that, not just running, like, I'm running exhausted and tired, but if I get that adrenaline flowing through, I can start sprinting for a solid, like, I would say 15 to 20 seconds. Now, granted, once I'm done with that, then I'm heavily exhausted afterwards, and I like doing it because it gives me that chance to just really exert my body and just tire myself out. But lately, as I've been running lately, I've had like this, I would call it like this additional buff, and I call it the leadership buff. Now, the reason why I call it the leadership buff is because I feel like my health is one of the most important things I need to help establish if I want to continue running a community and being as active and lively as I usually am. So, if I want to make sure I can continue doing stuff like this, I need to put better interest into my health. So if it means that even after my adrenaline is utilized, if I just run a little bit further just to make sure I exert a little more effort to put a little more conscious notion in trying to achieve a better, healthier life, then yeah, I'm going to use that leadership buff to my interest to put a little more extra effort just to get a little more extra out. Um, and the reason why I do something like that is because I genuinely want to make sure that I can achieve myself proper health, or at least more higher energy and better notions of health because of you all. To make sure that I actually like take care of myself. And that's something that I feel like I've struggled a lot ever since I started live streaming, or ever since I started the VTubing career. But I need to be a lot more focused on just being able to walk out my door and just run down the street. I have a really varied neighborhood, and I appreciate that a lot because it means I won't really ever get bored, and I can just run all sorts of different directions, listen to different types of music, and overall just be with myself, reflect upon myself, challenge myself, to give myself the ability to better myself, not only physically but mentally. And trust me, when you start running and you start building objectives for yourselves and you start running like wider circles, it really is a gratifying feeling by the end of the day. But running as a whole takes a lot of determination, and you got to be able to pace yourself, got to be able to know what you can and cannot do, and overall you just got to finish. If you don't finish, well, it just makes that sense of commitment, that sense of dedication a lot harder. You have to be able to do what you feasibly can at first, and then work your way up to doing longer and longer circles, or just running down one way and running back. Personally, I like loops, so that way the area always stays and looks differently varied. I run outside. I don't use treadmill because I think treadmill is a little boring. You could use treadmill in a pinch if you're in a gym, but I'd rather just run outside and just run across sidewalks, run across streets, run in forest trails, run in nature paths. Just run. Just explore the world around you. Like, pretend you're some sort of like video game character and you just see new and exciting landmarks. I've always had a great sense of whimsy personally. Just being able to see new things and discover things that people probably never discovered before is always something I like to have. That sense of exploration, that sense of wonder, being able to see new things, experience new things. I've always been someone that just wants new. So, and that's the thing about the VTubing career. It's like the hardest part is like I feel like I'm getting inconsistency, but the best part is that the new in live streaming is that I get to meet new people that I get to talk to, like I should be doing right now, honestly. Oz, you're more amazing than I am. I'll tell you that much. Reminds you of the cat getting zoomies. Hey, listen, that's that. I'm literally am a cat girl, so I would get the zoomies all over the place. You know what I mean? Hi, Dexter the cat. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's always really nice to be able to see you again. If you have any questions or you want to talk about anything, please don't hesitate to talk in the chat. Otherwise, thanks for being here. Running outside feels so much more like eventful than a treadmill. Yes, you're right. There's a lot more things that happen while outside, and being able to just there's a lot more things that happen outside, and being able to just witness it all is always a fun adventure in its own right. You can't really get that on a treadmill. Now, granted, I could say this. There are some VR apps out there that try to work with treadmills to ensure that you can have a more varied experience when you're going out in the great outdoors of VR. Actually, I don't think treadmills is safe, so I think they do it with bikes. There are some bikes out there where I don't know if you could use any exercise bike, but I think some exercise bikes allow you to pair with your VR headset so you can do like a biking journey. And that's pretty cool in my opinion. I would honestly do that because it feels like you can have different sceneries and environments that you go through every single day. And granted, of course, I'm a huge VR nerd myself, having the ability to be in a room like this just by, putting in a couple inputs and being able to find something like this and going out to see this lovely fireworks setting that's behind me. That's nice. Like, VR allows you to escape reality, but it also enhances reality aspects. Like when it comes to exercise and when it comes to, I would say, honestly, talking. Like, VR chat allows that, even though VR chat's kind of like obviously a virtual game and all that stuff. But just where I am right now, being able to look at myself and the area around me, VR really can enhance the world, and VR can really change the game. I feel like a lot of people are scared of VR because there's the past problems that it caused, like, motion sickness, or just in general, people, I guess, running into TVs and all that kind of stuff because they can't control themselves. But VR these days has really shown it's a different world. I'm literally in a different world right now, and I can agree with that 110%. You can enter into this world whenever you want, effectively, and just have a chance to meet people, meet communities, be able to connect with other people around you. It's kind of crazy, really, how interconnected all of VR chat is, and it's a thriving community that you will always find someone in no matter what. You will never be bored in this game, and I'm very happy to have the ability to utilize it as a means of a medium for me to reach out to you all. And just having this chance of being this, this adorable avatar, seeing its lovely little sparkles that it has, and just seeing my cute little anime girl self with the fireworks that are behind me. I love being able to have moments like this. Just sitting here right here in my room, but being here with you all and just having a chance to communicate and talk with each other. It does mean a lot to me. So thank you for being here. If you're chatting, if you're not chatting, if you swipe for a little bit or you're here for a long time, I'm always forever grateful that I have a chance to be able to be here with you all. I'm reading chat. Roller, I'm glad you're doing good with your body. You need to remember that you're running just for you, but for us as well. As an example, what you could be. You have a big heart. Yes, Dexter. And that's what I was trying to say. Like, that leadership buff I was talking about is basically me reminding myself I'm doing it for you all too. I want to have that sense of better health to ensure that I can continue providing the content that you all love. I genuinely want to find chances to reach out to you all and make you feel better about your day. It's everything to me. The ability, and even new people too, the chance to just come across a random person that maybe never has heard of my content before, but they come across an inspiration video, or they come across a silly goofy video that lets them forget about the world for a moment. That's everything to me. The chance to just let them smile for a moment, or let them cry, or let them feel a sense of happiness. That's what I want to strive for, and I can't do that if I can't take care of my own health. So thank you for acknowledging that, Dexter. I appreciate that. Hi, Alyssa. I appreciate you being here. I do remember you. I know you added me on Discord. I know you spoke to me for a bit, but I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. You're an inspiration to us all, and I want to say that you're amazing to watch for motivation. We're both going through this journey together, and just knowing you aren't alone makes it easier. I appreciate that a lot, Dexter the cat. I just want to be candidly honest with you all. This journey of development and understanding is not an easy one. I felt like I have to really reflect and process a lot of different things that have happened in my life to make me understand where I am right now. I have been through a lot of heartache. I have been through a lot of backstabbing. I have been through a lot of dangerous and negative situations that can truly test people's limits on just mentality as a whole. But the reason why I'm here to this day at the ripe age of 29, trying to give you all some sense of advice, some sense of understanding the world around you. Do I have all the answers? Hell no, do I not. There's just a lot of things that I'm missing in my own life that I can't confidently say. But I'd like to hope, if we just think about it for a second, if we just ponder about the potential opportunities and chances that we can take in knowing the world around us, just thinking about things, discovering things, connecting things. One of the things I like a lot, actually, is just talking about stuff in general, because I'm always trying to draw connections to things. I want to be able to figure out things before people even have to tell me, because by the end of it all, it's just a fun little game that I like to play. Everything interconnects with each other a lot. The human psyche as a whole actually has a lot of correlations and patterns within it that I want to try to discover, because discovering these patterns early on allows you to have assuming chance, I don't want to say assumptions, but having these observational chances to know people before they even realize themselves. A lot of people have insecurities in their life that help exhibit what has happened to them. Like, for example, people with, let's say, abandonment issues. Obviously, a lot of people have abandoned them in their life. Maybe I want to figure out the story, what particular person abandoned them in their life that made them be who they are today. Sometimes the people don't even know that themselves. They have to have really good questions, and they have to feel really comfortable with people just to help build correlations and connections to really figure out the true understanding of themselves. Every single one of you is a beautiful story, but you have to understand your beautiful story has been shaped by an internal fundamental plot point. This plot point is effectively something that has effectively written the rest of your story and probably still continues to write your story for you. We want to figure out why those plot points exist, because once we figure out where we can maybe potentially have a better understanding and reflect upon it and just overall really put better perspective into it, then the plot point stops becoming a plot point. It becomes a part of your story. And once you start having a fully captivated story with a beautiful start from start to finish, with maybe a little bit of sense of moments and climaxes and excitement here and there, then you can truly say when you close your book one last time for your story, you can look back and you say, I'm very proud of my life. I'm very proud of my story. And if anything, that's something I want to be able to do for myself. To be able to say, even with my ups and downs, and the chances that I could have probably done better in certain situations, or I probably could have done this better, or all this other kind of stuff in between, I still want to hope the moments of positivity that I provided. I still want to hope that the chances that I took to show interest in another person, and to hopefully just give back to you all that need it. I hope that all of this, every single moment of this, reminds you that by the end of it all, we're here for each other, and that we need to be able to take care of each other. So, if something ever happens to me, I'm pretty certain that once my book closes, I can look back upon it and actually smile and be proud of myself. I feel like I've done something important, and just hearing stuff like Dexter says and everybody else that says stuff like that means everything. It gives me the importance to keep going forward and to want to continue to do this. So, thank you, Dexter. That does really mean a lot. The chance to remind me that, hey, you are doing a good thing, and I want to continue to keep doing good things. In fact, I've realized I've yapped for a little bit longer time than I should have. I want to make sure I can continue back on chat. Sorry, I couldn't stay longer. I got to school at 11:30. Bye, Sydney. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I hope when I start real life community, I don't really people going through the same. I'm gonna be amazing as you. Just make sure, yeah. Just make sure you understand yourself each and every day, and figure out how to understand the person in front of you as well. Ask really good questions, listen really well, and make sure overall you show that genuine interest, that genuine want to be there for that person. There are a lot of times out there where we can talk to people and we maybe just kind of sort of tune them out, or maybe we just ask really surface level questions. But when you ask really personal questions based off what the person has told you, that person is going to be so locked into what you have to say, or the time that you give them. You are showing genuine interest in what they are offering you. And just listening is one of the most important things, because when you talk about people feeling seen and heard, well, someone feeling heard makes them feel seen too. So, the art of conversation. I want to make that a video series at some point. Asking good questions, engaging people, all this kind of stuff. I want to try to make like that into a short form series so you all can have better chances of talking to the people around you. It's going to be so fun. I can't wait. I can't wait to do that. My thing here, it's easier this way. Alyssa, did I miss you? Well, I miss everybody that hasn't come back for a while, so thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here, and mwah! glad to have you back. It's very nice. Me and my mom are starting a business that will help diagnose and treat neurodivergent people, and we are one of 3 companies that will be diagnosed officially in our state. That's nice, Dexter. I'm very happy to hear that. I wish you best of luck on that endeavor. And I hope hopefully it goes very successful and you succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Bye, Hikari. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's a great pleasure for you to be able to listen to me. TY for likening my comment. Hi, Kitsune. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Of course, I want to make sure I try to heart react all comments that I see. The only time I don't heart react a comment is when it's something I legitimately don't want to heart react. Like if someone mentions gooning, I'm not heart reacting that. I'm sorry. I'm not condoning that kind of behavior. If there's going to be negative or trollish behavior, I am not heart reacting it. I usually respond to it if anything, and I also downvote it too. But for the most part, what you all mostly say, I like to heart react all of it. Just to remind you at the very least, I did read the comments. And if you all take some time to write longer comments, I like to sometimes type back at them. I don't type all the time because my wrists are really bad, so using keyboard or even using mobile phone can be tough sometimes. But if I can like slap a couple emojis or whatnot on a particular comment, then I'll just do that too. But for the most part, I want to make sure you all that I'm actually actively looking at all this stuff. And I actually have more videos in the works. In fact, I have 3 videos that I want to do. The first one, actually, I don't know how many of you all heard of the pogo dance, but I want to actually do that. Wait, hold on. Man, shoulders don't really track. So I have to like do this. I'll figure it out. I have to make it VR-fied because it's usually a real life trend. But if I did this, and then I could do this, and I do this, and I just do this. I'll figure it out. The second video is going to be related. I actually want to do ASMR. So I'll do the whisper ASMR. It'll be a short form video, and that's it. I will gauge and evaluate if I think it's necessary to maybe do that as a live stream, but we're not there yet. We're not there right now. And the third video I want to do... Oh, I forgot that. Oh, I actually want to do more. I want to do what I call mini music videos, but that's more passion project stuff. I want to do one more thing. Oh yeah, that's right. I saw this video of cosplayers in their late 20s, like, and it was like a really like there's this movie out there called Kung Pao, and it's a satire movie. It's stupid funny, but they use the sound from Kung Pao of the old man trying to get up out of bed, and he sounds terrible. Like, he sounds so exhausted. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a short form video of VTubers when VTubers try life of a VTuber in the late 20s, and I'm just gonna use the same audio and just try to get up off the floor, but I won't get up off the floor. I'm gonna probably make that tomorrow, and I can't wait. That's gonna be really exciting, actually. So I will make those 3 videos. I'm also focused on mini music videos. I want, like, there was one song in particular that I listened to my whole hometown trip, and I want to be able to like commemorate that song by putting it into a mini music video. And also I have a couple other songs in mind too. Mini music video means like less than a minute to follow the less than 60-second short form policy, because copyright and stuff like that. But overall, just something to look at and just be like, oh, that's so cute. And I think I'm gonna try to start doing that tomorrow, if not Friday. I also need to make the 1K subscriber video. It's gonna be a long form video, and it's gonna be I'm gonna basically be interviewing myself, and I'm gonna talk about all the moments in time during my like channel growth, and ultimately like where we'll go from there. So I'm gonna have a lot of content. I hope I can make all of it and just really enjoy myself and have fun while doing it. But I also want to make sure I live stream too, because I want to reach out with you all. Like, I need to read chat right now. To bully chances, but I'm ignoring them and trying to talk to with my friends. That's good. That's good, Alyssa. Always ignore bullies. Don't ever give them the attention. If you give bullies attention, then they're basically going to feed off that attention and continue doing what they're doing. Never let a bully try to influence you what you should do in life. Please. And please, if they physically harm you, make sure you speak up as soon as you can to a trusted parent or guardian, because that should never be allowed either. No, no, no. Bullying is bad, okay? Very good, though. I'm glad you stand up to it. Most amazing channel. Oh, Kitsune, I appreciate that a lot. I wouldn't say I'm the most amazing channel. I'm pretty okay, but I'm not amazing, if that makes sense. But your comment does mean a lot to me, and I'm forever grateful that you feel like I've offered you a sense of comfort in all of this. So thank you. That does mean a lot to me. I appreciate it. So I really expect how hard our business is, and we had to move. Currently, we're just starting closing my business. No, 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 no. You won't fail. You just got to make sure you keep your head in the game and do the best you can to do what you have to do. You got this. I believe in you. Don't give up. Think about the mental health that you're going to fix. Think about all the people you're going to save. That's super crucial. That's got to be #1 priority. And save as many people as you can. Because those that potentially feel saved at least have a chance to continue on in this world. If people feel diagnosed of if a diagnosis allows someone to feel like they understand themselves a little bit better, then sure, it's a pretty good way to help encapsulate their life around it. One of my biggest problems though with diagnosis, and I don't entirely know how true it is with people who are truly diagnosed, but I feel like people use diagnoses as an excuse. Now granted, people who might use it as excuses are potentially those same people who probably just diagnose themselves. So, whatever the case, I'm also concerned about that, because like, let's say people like I haven't been diagnosed with ADHD, but let's say I have ADHD, and I would just be like, "Hey, my ADHD has to make sure that I'm talking faster than you, and I always have to make sure that I'm speaking over you." It's like that's not how that works. Like, you have to be a polite and courteous person, and you can't utilize a disability or a disorder to your advantage that way. That's not nice, and that's not fair. At least that's my take on the matter personally. Am I having a good day? Yes, I am having a good day, Kitsune. And I'm having an even better day because you're in my chat. So thank you for being here. I'm actually really enjoying this chat. It's right now almost the next hour. I actually want to do a couple more worlds. I honestly, I wanted to do some game worlds. Maybe I'll do one. Maybe, I'll see. But overall, I appreciate you being here, and I want to make sure that I actually acknowledge you all. It's been a while since I've live streamed more officially, and I want to have a chance to, like, just say, hey, what's up? It's been a while. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic time, too. I know I am, that's for sure, because you all are here. Thank you. What about gooning in the context of playing as a Riddler Penguin goons from Lego background? So, like, oh, that's a good note. Like a goon, like a goon, like a thug. Well, context is everything, obviously. If you're talking about, like, hey, I got my goons over here and we're gonna fight you, like, I get that context. It's like, oh, okay, you're talking about like thug, like gang thug stuff. But if you're just talking about, oh, did you see that photo of that girl? I'm gooning to that. Like, what? No! I don't want to see that. I don't want to deal with that. Will I see it anyways? Yes, most likely. I really don't care. But you know what I do? I call it out right in its face. I can't exactly stop it in the live stream personally. And I'm not really the person that likes to kick or ban. I like to really just call people out. Be like, okay, you said that. What are you going to do now? Now that you said that, what's your next move? Huh? 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 But context is everything in this regard. So if they mean gooning as in thugs, then they can probably be a little more contextual about it, so I can understand that for myself personally. Low key, really funny. What pronouns am I? I am he, her. So allow me to explain. For me, in my case, in real life, I am a male. Officially, wholeheartedly, full stop, I know I'm a male. I am not a transgender. I am not any of this stuff. That's also why I'm not a femboy, technically. But the point is, the point is, I am a male in real life, and I know that for sure. I know I have a I know I have a PVC pipe, if you catch my drift, and I accept all of that as it is. In VR, and also, my sexuality technically is heterosexual. Technically, I'm demi-romantic, but I'm also, I won't say the other part. I'll keep that other part a secret for now, because I don't want people to get, like, concerns. But the point is, what I'm trying to get about is, actually, you know what, screw it, I'll just say it. I'm demi-romantic, but I'm fictosexual. And the reason why I'm concerned about saying that is because in VR, it's my female side. And technically, those attributes can apply in VR as well. But I always remind everybody that I am not that kind of person, and I don't try to be that person in VR ever, or even in real life, honestly. Like, I'm truly not a sexually inclined person. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have those tendencies, per se, and I have it through a different kind of way. That's a different story for a different day, when maybe, like, next year or so, when I really start getting more in depth about who I am. And I don't know if I'll even talk about that, because that's kind of like... it's more like related to like not safe for work related stuff, and that's what I'm not trying to do. But I also want to be very open about who I am as a person. Regardless, what I'm trying to say is that in VR, I am a female. I know I'm a male in real life. I can look past my peripherals and see and know I'm a male. But when I'm looking at myself in a camera, seeing it move, seeing it walk, seeing it talk, doing all the different things that I'm doing right now myself, I mean, you get mesmerized. You get tantalized, you know? You can't really just not look at it and just be like, I'm a female right now. At least right now. So I'm happy with just being able to, I'm happy with being able to just sit here and look at myself and revel in how cute I am. But for the most part, just enjoy it. Like, I love being able to, like, have these feminine tendencies, because I think it's helped me understand females a lot better and overall just understand myself a lot better. I will say, like, the feminine side of me has really worked a lot more into trying to figure out my feelings. And I like that. I really do, because it helps me round out perfectly to who I am as a person. I have my masculine side and I have my feminine side, and both work in tandem with each other to make well, me. And I love me. I'm very happy with myself. I think that's one of the most important things you all have to work for. You have to love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, nobody else is going to love you. It's the whole cold hard truth, in my opinion. So, work to loving yourself, everybody. That's what you have to do to ensure that you can live life properly and live life confidently. Hey, so will I do more gaming vids? I'm thinking about it, actually. Like, I really want to do, like, I want to do Silk Song. I want to do maybe even Helldivers. I want to do more gaming. Seriously, like, that's a focus I want to try to focus on, too. Like, I love just chatting, but sometimes just having my headset on all the time can really cause, like, eye strain, and I don't really want that to happen. But if I'm just looking at a laptop screen, it's way easier. So that's stuff that's definitely going to be happening in the future, that's for sure. Wait, can you do a Forsaken stream question? What's Forsaken? Do you mean... What's Forsaken? Is that Roblox game, if I recall correctly? I want to know how to do the Russian... You want me to learn how to do the Russian kick dance? I'm going to fall on my butt and I'm going to hurt myself. Well, I definitely can't do it right now because my lower back hurts like crazy, and my hamstrings too. So maybe I can start working myself towards it. You never know. I might try some curious and interesting things. Hi, GT3S. Hi, Blake GT3X. I appreciate you being here. Sorry I was a little slow in getting to your response, but I went on a large yap spree. But I want to make sure I can start catching up on this chat. Regardless, thank you for being here. I appreciate it a lot. I'm for real just sub. Thank you, Blake GT3S. I appreciate that a lot too. Thank you. It truly means it's an honor to be able to have people come along and want to sub to me and actually give me their attention. So really, it's from the bottom of my heart. It does mean a lot. Thank you. I did nothing to them. If they say back, I was, and I was by being ugly for who I am. It's okay, Alyssa. You never should acknowledge or listen to what they have to say. If you let that personally touch you on the inside, then yes, it's going to get under you, and you will probably potentially provide a reaction. Just don't play into it. The bullies want you to react negatively, because that negative emotion is what's going to give them that sense of empowerment and that sense of, like, you know, dominance over you. Just don't react the way they want you to react. Just seriously, don't push back. Don't be upset. Don't cry. Just look at them. React however you want to react. Just say okay or whatever or stuff like that, and just let them be. They will try. Bullies only know how to get under your skin, and they'll get under your skin because they're going to say a lot of things that will touch on your vulnerabilities. Don't let yourself be so vulnerable. Just lock yourself up, be guarded, give short-term answers, and overall just beat them at their own game. They want to get a reaction out of you. If they don't get the reaction, then they lose. They really do. Guten Morgen. Zymie's here? Guten Morgen, I ask her. That's 2 weeks now. Oh, I'm so sorry, Zymie. I appreciate you being here a lot, but I'm sorry that you've been sick. How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Half my name called. Though I have declared my presence. I'm sorry. I'm kind of falling behind on chat. That's why I'm trying to catch up right now, because I went on really long yapping sprees. Not the PVC pipe. Wolfie plays Lakers. He deserves the 10 mil subs. Wolfie plays? I could probably check them out sometime soon. But like girls. And you know what, Kitsune, that's fine. A lot of people out there have had the chance to play with, like, you know, female dolls and figurines, and that's what kind of helped define them. If they know they themselves are a male, but they still find opportunity in just playing with, like, cutesy female stuff, that's fine. Like, embrace who you are. That doesn't define your sexuality or anything about you whatsoever. Doing something doesn't suddenly make you something. Does that make sense? Like, if I'm an anime girl and I like to dance and be and go all kooky about in an anime girl's skin, but in reality I know I'm a male, does that make me, like, let's say gay, or does that make me, like, let's say a transgender? No, that's not what that means. That's just me enjoying being cute and wanting to be able to be it for a bit. That's it. Once I take off this headset, I know I'm a male, and I call it a day. Don't ever let people are so inclined in the notion that, like, if you do something that is like the opposite gender, that you may get called like something that we consider derogatory. Gay, lesbian, all that kind of stuff is not derogatory. Of course, there are some derogatory terms that are incorporated with those, and if you are called those, then yes, that's a problem. That is derogatory and should not be allowed. But overall, like, if gay, I think, is a hard one, because I feel like a lot of people say gay as derogatory, but gay is not a derogatory term. It is legitimate definite of a male liking another male. So if we give these words a sense of power in terms of derogatory comments, then that's when we really start having our own problems. And that's when we start losing, especially against bullies that may use these terms as in derogatory means, but they're not actually derogatory. So that's my 2 cents on the matter in terms of, like, stuff like that. I mean, yeah, it's just role plays a knife. You're right. Remember, people use the female skins because of the smaller hitboxes. Remember, that's the most important part. You can't forget about that. Gaming stream idea? I want a gaming stream idea. Give me a gaming stream idea. Valorant? No. Zyme, you lost your gaming stream idea privileges right away. No, we're not doing Valorant. Love to see what? I'm sorry. I'm catching up the chat, but sometimes it kicks me to a different direction. Yeah, I mean, gaming videos is a good idea. Honestly, gaming live streams would probably be a lot better in my opinion, because I'd like doing like short form videos of like VR chat content. That's fine. If anything, I play video games too. I might do like Marvel Rivals content too. Who never know? You never know. I play a lot of games, honestly. I should probably focus on that more. I need at least a PNG of this particular avatar. I need to do like a PNG tuber. It would be this, and just like it bounces up and down. That would be all I need to get started. Like, I love this avatar, and I want to utilize it wherever I can. Unfortunately, I can't fully utilize it where I want to utilize it, which is actually on my gaming laptop. Now, I want to use Vroid Studio and just probably put a PNG and all this kind of stuff, and I'll just utilize that for now until I can find a chance to get maybe this model or something close enough to it into Vroid Studio, and then I'll be able to do gaming streams that way too. I don't really want to be like a VTuber that way, but I guess that's kind of a natural progression. I think I started backwards. I feel like a lot of VTubers start as like their Vroid models and then eventually wind up in VR chat. But I think I went backwards in the whole means. I started in VR chat first, and I gotta go to Vroid Studio. But I'll find myself there someday. Don't worry. Record gaming session and cut funny moments. Honestly, I need to start doing more gaming videos. That'd be pretty interesting. That would actually be a lot more interesting, honestly. And it's just you, that way. I'm not gonna play Valorant, Zyme. I'm sorry. I'll give you all this backstory about myself. I used to be really into CSGO, okay? Like, CSGO was my game. I would spend over 1,000+ hours playing CSGO. In fact, it's funny you all mentioned it, but on another YouTube channel that I have, my original YouTube channel, I actually have CS Counter-Strike Global Offensive gameplay video that I have. Maybe, just maybe, I might share it potentially in my Discord server. I'll see. I don't really want to show the whole YouTube channel. That YouTube channel is kind of for myself these days, but I still want to have a chance to show you all. I will probably do more gameplay videos. I actually want to. It's a lot easier content than like VR chat content, because gaming is so easy. All I gotta do is just play video games, record it, cut out the best moments, and then just post it for you all to see. VR chat content, I have to think about what I actually want to do, what I actually want to say. Sometimes it's a little overwhelming because I want to make sure I convey a new message every single time. Unless I don't mind repeating sometimes. Like if I say, I hope you're having a great day, types of videos, or maybe the discussion post type videos, I don't mind repeating those, but I don't want to be too repetitious. I like making new content and showing new worlds and everything else in between, because that's what I want to do. I want to be experimentative. I want to be more engaging with you all. That's also why I use my internet best friend for that one video, which actually got over 2K views. I think it's almost at 3K views now, which is kind of weird. Like, I never thought that video would get so many views, but it was just some funny, stupid joke that I had. And I want to try to make more stupid, funny jokes too. That's an important part to me, to just provide more of the silly side, you know what I mean? Hi, Danielle. I appreciate seeing you here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm always appreciative of you being here. I was sick too. Feeling. I'm happy that you're feeling better, Danielle. That's the important part. Hi, Sack. Hi, Cock. Hi, Sack. Hi, Sack. Hi. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I assume you just woke up at this point, probably, huh? You probably woke up a little bit earlier, but I appreciate you being here. It's very nice to see you. Aw, I appreciate you guys talking to each other. That's so lovely, and this is one of the best things I love about my community. Just you all getting to see each other and say hi to each other. That means the world to me, trust me. It doesn't always have to be about me, because not only you all talking to each other is really nice, but it also gives me a chance to catch up on chat. That's seriously what I need at some point. I think I may be getting sick. If I'm getting sick, I only gotta sit like 10 times in my life. My throat is hurting bad. It's sign. Yeah, like personally, when I'm starting to get sick, usually the first sign is a sore throat. So you're probably getting sick yourself. Sorry, Dexter. I suggest you probably start taking up your vitamin C so you can help take yourself and make yourself feel better sooner. The strongest random slandom character. Hi, Kaiso. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I have a problem. I've been called a mommy now, and this makes me fit. What do you mean someone has called you a mommy? Someone called you a mommy? Like, do you mean like I can only imagine like what you're talking about in certain regards, but how does that make you feel? I guess that makes you feel insane, huh? I wouldn't think too much about it, honestly. Just wipe it away. Wipe it away from your memory, and you don't have to think too much about it. Uh, yeah, that's all I'll say about that, honestly. Because if I try to like actually like develop on that particular like comments, that leads to more innuendo stuff, and I really don't want to delve into that. If that makes sense. What did I do? Forsaken Game Stream idea or Daybreak both for Roblox. Yeah, and I don't know. Maybe at some point I might potentially do something related to Roblox. I have a Roblox account, but I just don't really use Roblox that much myself personally. So I'll consider my means when it comes to Roblox. I'll figure something out related to it. To be honest, that was really. I have brought CS:GO and reached peak global elite indeed. Peak global elite? You were global elite? I didn't. I was the highest I ever got was like distinguished master guardian, like 1, and that's the highest I ever got. But I was typically just sitting like low gold or like high silver. I sucked at CS:GO. I was really bad at it, and I thought I was good for a period of time, but no, no, there are a lot of other people that are way better than me. That's for sure. Hi, hi, Elliot YT. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Can I have images when you talk, deafened mute, or auto. Discord and OBS. I heard something about that. I'm gonna probably do some more research as well and just try to figure out what I ideally want to do. For now, for the time being, I kind of just want to figure out how to do a PNG tuber so I can do this more on my laptop, if anything. Because like I said, my eyes start burning sometimes. Like right now, like I have to close my eyes more often to ensure that I can make sure my eyes stay up and snuff and proper. But I'm still just trying to reinvent different ways that I can just do all this stuff. Not CS2, CSGO. No, I can't pass. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Jaime. Like someone tried to get me back into CS2 in this case one time, and just like I couldn't. I was so out of touch. I was so like out of practice. There was just really legitimately no way for me to be able to do that. So I agree with you on that. I really couldn't. 6-7? Wait, is there markers here? Markers? No. No, there's no markers here, so unfortunately I can't capitalize on the 6-7 right now, but that's okay. Maybe next time I'll try to capitalize on it. Be silly? You want me to be You want me to be silly? I can be silly. I love being silly. Hi Zachary, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. It's always nice to be able to see you again. I think you should get test for ADT. Please don't wait. It takes years to get the right needs. Honestly, for that situation, I and perfectly fine with my life right now. So why do I need medication? At least that's what I say personally. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have some faults and flaws but I can definitely take care of that by just being more responsible for myself. For example, when I think about a lot of things when it comes to lists and whatnot, I will forget about it so easily if I just don't write it down. But I remind myself and be disciplined about it, so where I write stuff down to ensure I don't just forget about it. That's why I have the 3 video ideas, because I have them in my head, but if I try to like spawn them out the moment I want to spawn them out, like I'll forget all of them. So writing down stuff is very important. Plus, being able to understand and notate my attention where it is, and the times to just stop, just to be very disciplined and controlling on my own types of behavior. Like, the hyperactive part of ADHD is crazy. All this energy that I have, all this burst of attention that I'm looking for, like, I want to be able to do the next thing, like, right away. But at the same time, too, I need to remember I need to slow down. I need to stop. I need to think, I need to process, and I need to make sure overall that I split my attention correctly where I need to, like when it comes to the difference between me yapping versus me checking chat, which is why I'm trying to be a lot more honest when I'm looking at chat to ensure that A, I can catch up, and B, ensure that my talking points that I have their concise endings to ensure to you all that I still want to give you a decent amount of information to listen to, but I still want to make sure that I continue reading up and talking to you all. So I think I'm pretty good. I would only get diagnosed just for the sake of being like saying that I know I have ADHD, and that's really it. I don't need medication. I will say this much. And frankly, it sounds like you know, for ADHD they give like Adderall or they give like Vyvanse or whatever, and it just sounds like a wire medicine. I don't really want a wire medicine. I'm perfectly fine the way I am right now. The most important thing is just to make sure that I keep my energy up and ensure that I can fine-tune my attention and focus where I need to. Hyperactive ADHD literally has a superpower just called hyperfixation. Hyperfixation is so good because it gives me chances to just like accomplish things in such a short matter of time. I like using it for my chores personally. It gives me a good chance to just get stuff done in like 30 minutes. Like my whole room clean and bathroom clean in like 45 minutes. And all you gotta do is just hyperfixate into it. It's a superpower, really. In my opinion. I'm happy, Hisack. I'm happy that you saw that as a good way to wake up. You try not to play PvP games in general to save my sanity. I mean, Battlefield 6 is pretty fun. It's just a fun way to try to, like, you know, engage with different people and, like, find different tactics and strategies that you can use against others to try to fool people and just overall dominate the battlefield. I like PvP games. I think they're pretty nice. You just have to find the right PvP game that you'll enjoy. I can't consume any more vitamin C. I drink a whole quart of juice a day, and I can't stop. But I have been stuffing issues for the past couple months, causing fast slip movement. Oh, I suppose enough. I suppose that's fair enough, Dexter. Just whatever it takes, whatever opportunity you can find to help take care of yourself, please do so. If I were to suggest something, I've also been using something called oil of oregano, and that has helped a lot in just preventing me from being sick entirely, but I also bolstered that with vitamin C. I like using a lot of holistic things. I take a lot of vitamins, I take a lot of powers, but I like being able to take the chance to just bolster my health any way I can so I can avoid the problem in the first place. At least that's for me. I haven't been sick since the beginning of January, and I'm very proud of that, honestly, because last year I got sick 4 times in 1 year, and I was very upset about that. But this year, I'm on a pretty good track record right now, so I'm pretty proud. Do I have Roblox? Yes, but no. I have a Roblox account. I don't actually have Roblox, even though I know it's a browser-based game. But Elliot, did you get here like 5 seconds ago? Minecraft is also good. Yes, and in fact, it's funny because my coworkers are actually trying to build a Minecraft like server that they want to utilize, but I personally just don't have time for that. Like, not anymore, at least. I'm here. I'm tired. You see the sleepiness? I'm trying to build a community here. I'm trying to help, you know, be here for you all, do the live stream, do YouTube, and just overall just be able to do my own thing. Like, I can't, it's hard for me to dedicate time to try to, like, that's not my community, of course, dedicate time for play games with other friends. That's more like group-based stuff like that. Maybe I should try to find time because I like spending time with my real life friends, but I just gotta delegate that stuff accordingly. It's just a lot of stuff to consider. On top of a 45, man, I'm glad I'm on vacation, but holy cow, does it remind me how much, like, my job just sucks a lot of my, like, opportunity away from me, which it's a necessary evil. What can I do? The job helps pay for my bills. I can't do anything without it, so what can I do, you know? Reactive PNG tuber stuff is simple to set up. Kai Piston. Well, I appreciate that, Kaisel. Thank you. If anything, I still want to try to use VRoid Studio, but if worst case, I can still do what the OBS thing is for now. I've seen the OBS thing. I will probably try to do it at some point. Like, I still want to try to do video games and whatnot, and I'll figure out how I want to do that. I'm a PNG tuber. I am yawning a lot more than I realize. Maybe I should probably get off soon. Ban who? Ban who? I'm so confused who you're trying to ask to ban. Hi Goober, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I'm live. It's a little bit later than normal, and it's probably affected with my sleep a lot because I'm like a little bit more tired throughout the day. But that's okay. I'm happy that you're here, and thanks for stopping by. It means a lot. YouTube algorithm is so garbage. Took me to scroll over 100 live streams to find a VRC streamer. Anyways, hi AS43. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm sorry that you had to go on a very long journey just to find me, but I'm very grateful that you had the chance to find me. I hope you're still here. I'm sorry it took a long time to talk to chat, but thank you. It does mean a lot that you took the chance to be able to find me. It truly is appreciated. I don't know how much longer I'm going to last personally because I feel myself yawning a lot and I don't like that. But I will try my best because you're here and I'm very grateful for that. So thank you. Roblox game idea, it's called Hours. Well, I can definitely consider that when I think about doing Roblox. I have your left liver run roller. I'm not running anywhere. How do I get added to the VR group? You got to join through my I have the VR chat link in my Discord server. So you got to join my Discord server and then you got to go to links and resources and it's in there somewhere. I don't post it directly on my YouTube channel because I try to make sure I put like 3 different warnings of what my community is all about before you realize what my VR chat group's about too. That is also why I stopped doing Group Plus, because doing Group Plus allowed people to join in without understanding the whole expectations that I have in the first place. In other words, they kind of just run amok and do crazy things, and I didn't really I try my best to like invite them in, but it was a little harder to do because they didn't really understand the expectation of my community as a whole. So it was a little bit harder to do stuff like that. But like YouTube live streams a little bit easier because I have the chance to be able to let you all know what my community is about. My Discord server, Random Slandom, is all about making sure that we have fun and we cultivate a great sense of community with each other. We want to be there for each other. We want to make sure that we enjoy each other's company and time, making sure that we can find the support system that we need through each other. That's the most important part. We are here for ourselves. Being able to be this small little corner in the internet, just having a chance to find connectedness and find genuine with the person next to you. I love my community a lot. I love being able to do VR chat events. I love being able to do live streams like I'm doing right now. And overall, just look at all of it. My 1K subscribers, which, you know, to a lot of VTubers is nothing. But to me, that's like everything. Being able to say that I did it, that I'm as high as I am right now, and just to be able to reach out to new people and find a chance to connect with you all is important to me. To make you feel special, to make you smile, to make you have the chance to understand that the world needs you in it. So, thank you. Thank you for being here. And I know I always go on these random tangents where I just stop and just start thinking about everything, but I can't get over it. It's what I love to do. I'm very thankful to have this chance to just be here and live stream with you all. It always electrifies me to just have an opportunity to see chat moving and everybody just having fun and enjoying each other's company. It means the world to me. It always does. And I can't get over the fact that I cultivate this. It makes me happy. It really does. I'm going to continue reading chat now. Roller Esquire needed to focus. Two to focus. Two to focus? What do you mean focus? That meant 2 rollers. One that needs to read the chat and one that actually is yapping in live stream. He's ignoring comments about YouTube. Am I ignoring comments? I'm looking. Did you make comments about your YouTube? I didn't see anything. Is there a way for me to just click on your name and just see your previous chats? Is that something I can do? Wait. I did it. I did it. I can. Minecraft first. You have 1 subscriber? Well, Kitsune. Oh, it's because you said you had 1 subscriber. Well, Kitsune, if anything, one of the if you have 1 subscriber, what I have to tell you is just you need to make sure you find your niche. You have to figure out what you want your YouTube channel to be about. And once you found that opportunity, start making videos. In my opinion, start making short form videos, because short form videos are a good way to engage your content with other people in a much more accessible period. What I mean by that, if you make a long form video, unless it's really tantalizing thumbnail and really tantalizing title, like I've seen it happen before, otherwise you can do short form videos because people have to swipe up into them, and if you have a really captivating first couple seconds, then the people will watch it and, you know, look at it and ultimately may decide to give it a like and even subscribe. But you just got to find what you want to do in terms of content. So for your one subscriber could be 2 or 4 or 8, but you just got to put your best foot forward and figure out what type of content you want to make. Make whatever content you want. Go nuts, go crazy. When you have that minimal amount of subscribers, you don't have any expectation put on you. Just have fun. Enjoy yourself. Reflect, process, learn, see new things, develop new things, look at tutorials on how to grow on YouTube, and overall just take the time and effort to grow that number. That's what I had to say as advice in terms of your 1 subscriber. I care about your YouTube channel, but don't expect me, I will say this, don't expect me to subscribe. I'm not going to subscribe personally. I can give you advice on how to get more subscribers, but I just want to at the very least acknowledge it. Sorry, I didn't want to you to feel offended that way if I didn't acknowledge you. Now I'm going to continue acknowledging everybody else. I have a question. Please do a vid. Is your baby crying? I'll make them go to sleep. What do you? Okay. What's the video idea? What am I supposed to do about that? Am I supposed to like ASMR whispering? Yeah, good idea. Hello, welcome back, Snoo. I appreciate you being here. It's not superpower, for example. You're working. Your grandma's dying. Oh no, like my hyperfixation, like. The problem with my hyperfixation, if something is severe, like if I get news that my grandma dies, well, the hardest part about it is that the hyperfixation breaks, and when it breaks, I actually get kind of delirious a bit. Like I kind of like lose track and focus of what I was doing, but I can like reset myself to do a different thing if I have to. So the hyperfixation is good. But I can definitely break it when I have to stop something, especially something as important as my grandmother dying. I mean, yeah, but I see where you're coming from. Task prioritization with ADHD is a little tougher, and I can understand that, but that's why I've been developing an action plan in myself personally to ensure that I do the higher priority things first before anything else. So trust me, I put a lot of thought into that too. Am I truest and poor copies? We all know. Does now know Yamai's? That'll look very similar to him. I don't know who that is, honestly. I don't know much other VTubers in my opinion, but you could probably like link their channel or something on my link it on my my Discord server. I'm very curious. I requested to join the group. I think I accepted you if I recall correctly, Goober. Regardless, I'll accept it after this live stream. I usually check the VR chat group on my website to see what I have to do. But yes, I have to do it on the website. It's kind of weird actually. I don't know why I have to do it that way, honestly. But that's besides the point. Oh, my back. People always downplay. But also, I was referring to guys to 6'7". 6'7"? 6'7"? 6'7"? 6'7"? 6'6"? 6'6"? 6'6"? 6'7". 6'6". 6'7". Chat? 6'7". Oh, 6'7". You're cute, haha. Such a yapper. Thank you, AS43. I am indeed a yapper. I am a yapper extraordinaire. That's just what I do. But I try to yap for a good cause, and I want to make sure that A, I can provide you a good sense of entertainment, and B, also probably give you a lesson or two that you could take home for yourself. That's very important for me. And just making sure that I could be able to make you smile is always important to me too. I think if there's one thing that helps with you all and like smiling with me is my really dumb laugh. My laugh is so stupid and so ridiculous, but I love it. Like, I've come to embrace and accept this laugh whenever I can. So I hope you all enjoy it too, because I know it's kind of interesting, but overall, I kind of like being able to just laugh like a goofy little anime girl. You know what I mean? Anyways, as I was doing, sleepy sleep. I'm gonna play. So yeah, bye boys and girls. Bye Dexter. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by, and you hope you take care. I'm the reigning king of Ithaca. Ithaca? What do you mean Ithaca? Bro, I'm 100 subscribers away from you. Congratulations, Bacon Pro. I'm very proud of you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I will say this. People who hold like this comparison matter of subscribers and stuff like that, congratulations. I'm not competing. Seriously, like, after 1K subscribers, all I care about is doing content I want to do. At this point, I'm not concerned about if people are subscribers behind or subscribers ahead of me. If that's the way you want to look at it, Bacon Pro, go ahead. But honestly, all I'm going to tell you is like, okay, cool. Congratulations, I suppose. But trust me, I don't really care about numbers like that. I'm serious. You know what? Oh, I'm coming up. You know, with a mute questie, I know some PCR viewers who frown upon people like me, sub. You're a mute? I love mutes. I personally think mutes are so adorable. So if you are a mute questie, you can come join my community. I love being able to accommodate the mutes personally. I've come across some mutes that have actually taken the time to actually unmute themselves and talk to me with some of the events that I've hosted. I'm serious. They don't come around anymore, but some of them have actually legitimately started speaking up because of me, and I'm very proud of that personally. So if you want to come join my event, even if you're a mute, that's totally fine. I help embrace you too. I help embrace you as well. You are also a person that needs to have a chance of fun and happiness. So come along. I bet you'll have a good time. I promise you. Yo, what is this? Hi, Vil. Hi, Vil. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. This is a just chatting stream, and I am currently in VR chat right now, and I am an anime girl, and I am currently yapping about a bunch of different things. So I appreciate you being here. If you want to talk about anything or ask about anything, then I'm more than happy to allow you to do so. But thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. You have 1K subs. Oh my lord. Indeed I have. Indeed I have 1K subs, and I'm very happy about that. Like, just the ability to say that I've made it is the most important part to me. And I really don't care about subscribers anymore. Like, I was so focused on making sure I can get past 1K. But now that I am, I'm just like, I'm going with the flow and I'm just vibing. So thank you for acknowledging that. And it really means a lot that you see that. And that you take pride in it just as much as I take pride in it too. So thank you. We all need some melon. You support. You deserve the support and love. Hi, Majin Melon. I appreciate you being here. I think I know exactly who you are, but that's besides the point. I appreciate you being here, and thanks for stopping by and telling me that I need all the support and love. It means a lot that you're here. Thanks for stopping by. And if anything, if you have any questions or you just want to chill and chat, then that means the world to me. Thank you. Thank you truly. Thank you for being here. AI roller reading chat. Yeah, AI roller kind of just like AI roller just says random things. Like there's like 4 different things that just kind of go and just say different things. But if anything, I try to help engage chat. Like I try to help engage you all. Like if you maybe feel shy about talking in chat, I want to help let you all know how to do so. Either just say hi and I will acknowledge you, or I will, if you ask a question, I'll acknowledge that too. I really want to make sure people that maybe feel a little uncomfortable being involved feel involved. That's super crucial to me, and I want to make sure that everybody has the chance to participate, you know? Roller, you're a super cool and awesome person. I'm sleeping now. Bye. Bye, Snoo. I hope you take care. Thank you for calling me super cool and awesome. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and you sleep well. I'm going to be honest with you all. I personally probably need to get off too. I'm actually pretty tired right now. But I'm still going to read up. I'm still going to catch up with chat and read it real quick. I go to sleep too. Tis his peak. Zyme, your peak. You know that? Your peak. It's always been you. It's you. It's always you. Mustard. Mustard! I appreciate Elliot because they keep me hip and young with all of these Gen Z memes. If I get diagnosed with anything, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it as an excuse so I don't. You honestly, Isaac, you're kind of right. But me personally, I wouldn't use anything as an excuse ever. I am fully in control of my own human behavior. I trust and believe that everything that I do came from me personally. I put a lot of thought and attention to whatever I do, even the way I speak, even the way I act. Every single small motion that I take, I put a lot of deliberate thought and effort. I will never, ever, even if I get diagnosed with certain things or other aspects, I will never ever make an excuse that if I'm diagnosed with a disability or disorder, it's because of that disability or disorder why I did that particular action. Never, never, ever. I am a person full of integrity, and I want to ensure that every single thing that I do, I know I'm doing it. It came from me. It came out of me. It came through me. I'm never going to sit here and just try to find an opportunity for scapegoating. I will always take full responsibility for every single little thing that comes from me. And you all know this. I'm very honest about a lot of the things. I don't ever want to make it seem like I'm arrogant or I'm always right or all this kind of stuff. I'm just a person that's trying to get by. And I make a lot of mistakes in my own life, and I own up to them. I be honest with myself. And overall, if I ever make a mistake, I don't ever try to find an opportunity for excuse. It's me. I did it. Roller. And the best I can do there is just ensure that I reflect upon those things, actually own up to my sorry, and let those know that I potentially offended or hurt, that I want to be better for next time. Owning up to things is one of the most important things that I have in myself, Jad. I've made a million, bajillion, gazillion mistakes in my life. Hell, I've made some mistakes in my own live streaming and YouTube community, and I want to make sure I own up to all of them, every single one of them. I never want to sit there and be like, oh, well, it's because of this or because of that. If I act a certain way or I behave a certain way, that's probably not accepted or acceptable. I own up to it, and I always will make sure I live on that to the day I die. I don't ever want to be someone that's trying to find a way to just skirt out things. I'm my own person, and I do everything deliberately. If I make a mistake, then I own up to it. And so long as I own up to it, I just want to make sure that I can continue to grow to be a better person for the next time I may ever come across it. So I can continue to just develop my life and be the best I can be. For you all too. If you stop speaking for 5 seconds, I will try to join you in VR. Sorry, Kitsune. I don't, when I'm live streaming, I don't allow people to join me. Except, like, I might allow more collab streams, but right now that's only reserved for really close friends or people who have, like, helped me in my, like, VR journey. Not really for viewers. I'm really sorry. I make you laugh. I'm happy I make you laugh, Danielle. That means a lot to me, actually. I know who you are. Okay, I'm scared now. No need to be scared. No need to be scared. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, obviously. I mean that in the best way possible. And I'm sure you know too. But I'm very happy to be able to see you. And I want to make sure that you know from me that I hope you're okay. And I hope you're having a lot of fun with doing whatever you're doing. I'll be speaking to you soon. Don't worry. Do not worry about that. What is you fave in chat right now? What do you mean? What is my favorite in chat right now? Like my favorite person? I don't have a favorite person. I love everybody equally. I love being able to see you all talk and converse with each other in the different ways you all talk to each other. The most important part for me is just to make sure you feel like you're accepted and having fun. That's the most crucial part to me. And as long as you're doing that, nothing else matters. Nothing else really matters. I want to make sure you can just enjoy yourself. I'm not here for a matter of favoritism. The fact that every single one of you are here and chatting with me, I love every single one of you. I can't pick favorites. I can only just look at you and be happy. So, thank you all for being here. I appreciate that a lot. I'm so silly. Danielle, indeed you are very silly. I'll tell you that much. Perhaps even dubious. Oh, I see from your birthday's October. Libra babies, like, yeah. We're Libra babies. Yeah, let's go. My birthday was actually, what's today? Today is October 22nd. My birthday was 6 days ago. So I had a birthday celebration stream, and then I went down to hometown for a bit to celebrate birthday down there too. But now I'm back, and I'm just trying to make more content. At this point, my birthday's long gone. It's already came and went. Now I'm just ready for the new. I'm ready for the 29, the big old 29, and I'm ready to tackle the world as it comes. Yeah! But Libra is nice. I will say, like, I'm not into astrology like that, but I will have to say that the Libra sign is probably what I can attest to me wanting to find balance in everything. I'm a person that's hugely in the aspect of justice and fairness. I want to make sure things stay as fair as possible so everybody feel like they are accepted and they belong. And I want to make sure that I can exhibit a sense of fairness in my own community to ensure that we can instill those values upon other people too. Fairness is very important. It's making sure that everybody knows they have a chance. And being able to instill that chance in my own Discord server is one way to ensure that I can be more personable and more accepting to you all. I try to talk to you all the best I can in my Discord server. It just chat it up and enjoy each other's company and time. Because I want to make sure I let you all know that I want to be there for you too. And even then, I've done goofy, silly things. Like right now in my Discord server, my avatar is actually a protogen, so. But that's fine. Like, I want to be able to just have fun with you all. Like, be with you all. Accept you all for who you are. And do a bunch of kooky, crazy, silly things along the way. Because I want to be active. I stand above you all in the aspect of like leading the community and trying to make sure that I can develop a safe and fun community. But when it comes to the actual fun part itself, I want to stand with you all. I want to be involved with you all. I want you all to feel like, wow, this guy not only is our leader, but he actually plays along with us too. That's the most important part to me. Being hands-on, being actually there for you all, and overall just making sure you don't feel left out. That's crucial to me, especially. What's my birthday? October 16th. I'm glad I make you laugh and smile, Daniel. That means a lot to me. It really does. Bye, Goober. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. I like cleaning at night when I'm not asked. That's fair enough, Goober. I do hope you enjoy it, though. Have fun. Take care. We act silly on Roblox. I'm happy that you do. Regardless, everybody, I think it's time, though. I think it's legitimately time where I should probably just get off. I caught up on chat, and that's one of the most important things I wanted to establish, too, catching up on chat. But before I get off, everybody, by the way, I'm done reading chat. I just want to catch up on chat, and I think I'm going to call it from here. Well, bye, Kitsune. I appreciate you coming by, but I think I'm done reading chat now, because I want to say my final words for a little bit. Everybody, thank you for coming by. I know this is definitely a later stream, and I know this is probably like lesser views because it's a later stream. But the most important part I want to establish here is that if you took the time to be here, if you took the chance to just watch me, and overall just, you know, hear me yap for a bit, all of this cultivates to me defining who I am and describing who I am as a person. I process a lot of thoughts, and I gather a lot of information about myself to you all, and I always have it in VOD form. I'm always basically putting myself out there all the time, and I want to make sure that I can provide a sense of comfort and peace in my live streams because I want you to feel welcome and accepted. You don't ever have to feel like you feel judged or that you're going to be categorized in a certain way in my live stream. I want you to feel accepted. I want you to feel seen. I want you to feel heard. And I, Roller, will do my very best to make sure I can lead the charge so we can continue to have a safe, respectful, and fun community. Random Slandom. My pride and joy, and I'm very happy that I had the chance to be here with you all, to be able to just relax, enjoy each other, have fun, and just spend time with each other on a random Wednesday night. Thank you. Truly. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here. None of this is possible without you, and I just want to make sure you know that. I'm very forever grateful for those of you who return, for those of you who are new, and everybody else in between. I just hope that one day, when the life goes, well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to go too far in the future. I just want to say, your tomorrow, maybe even your today, I hope I've made you feel a little bit better, and I hope I just made you smile a little bit brighter. That's all I want. The chance to say that I did it, that I made you feel happy, that I made you feel welcome and comforted. It makes me smile just thinking about it. It truly does. Please, take care. Have a good night if you're going to go to sleep. Have a good day if you have to go on to what you need to do, like school or work. Just understand that I'm thinking about you, and I love you. I love you all. Thank you, and have a good night, okay?